For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. Links are in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Dortmund career mode in FIFA 17. We're getting pretty close, to the end of the season, to be fair. We've only got about a month or 2 months left of football to go, and then we're going to pretty much be done. But we will have to see what happens in those 2 months, because we could very well make it all the way through to the final of the Champions League if we get through at least this little stage here with the quarterfinals. PSG are the opponents that we drew after we knocked out of all teams to get in the round of 16. Freaking Krasnodar. I don't believe how fortunate we got. And we ended up simming the last game because we won the first leg so comfortably, and we won this one by even more, 5-0. It was a 9-1 win on aggregate. It was a murder. I don't know what the biggest ever win on aggregate in a group stage or in a knockout stage of the Champions League. I should look it up, but 9-1 would be fucking close. I don't know, but whatever. Moving on. We've got PSG 2, and that's going to hopefully be, hopefully, I don't know, it's going to be tricky. It's not the toughest team that we could have got, but maybe they could prove to be quite challenging. We've also got some pretty good games in the Bundesliga too, to be fair. This rivalry game that we're going to play first against Schalke, and I'm actually going to have to rotate players quite a fair bit, considering that we've had a fair few games in the lead up to it as well, plus only PSG a couple of days later. We've also got bloody Hanover, we've also got Leverkusen. It's a big episode for sure, and we'll probably sim 1 or 2 of those games, I'd imagine, but whatever. Before we get into the game against Schalke, I'll let you know that the player at the end of the previous episode was Weigl. If you did get him correct, congrats. A couple of people that did showing up right now, and we're going to have another one of those episodes, or another one of those guest to play segments at the end of the episode. And for this game against Schalke, man, for a rivalry match, I am switching things up big time. We got Emre Moore on the right, Aubameyang, who's still a bit tired, as is Dembele, Weigl, Bender as well. I've rotated pretty heavily because of all the tired players. Dembele is going to be on the left wing, the first time he's ever played at that position before. Never had him at the left side before. And hopefully it shouldn't be too big a deal, because he can play on the left wing, and he's got like 5-star weak foot anyway, or at least 4 stars, I know for sure. Even the man himself, Dembele, said he doesn't know what his weak foot is, which is fucking hilarious. Either his left or his right, who knows, whatever. It's good confidence. Moving on though, we've got Goetze on the bench. He was very tired, no way he was going to start. Robinson, Patrick Robinson, who impressed me in the first 20 or last 20 minutes of the last game I played with him. I think he deserves a start after that sort of performance. Marino's going to start as well. We've got Nelson Lindelof in there too. Eric Derm's going to go at right back for this one. Guerrero on the left. It's an interesting team for sure. Still a pretty strong team. I'm going to have to rotate. But man, I do not want to let my rivals get one over me. I want to have a good start to this episode and keep it going through the games against PSG. Let's go. And this game, I reckon, is going to be a fair bit of a madness, I think. Dembele being on the left, Emre Moore, who didn't have that great a game last time I played him. You've got Robinson starting his first game in a rivalry match, and then just the shake-ups all over the pitch. And this is going to be a ridiculously interesting game. I mean, there's been shake-ups all over the pitch. Dembele playing on the left for the first time, Emre Moore, Robinson starting in a rivalry game. It's mad. And what if Schalke got? I'm looking, definitely some good players in there for sure. We know, of course, one player right in the middle there, Goretzka, who is going to be joining Dortmund next season on a pre-contract. We picked up a great player, probably maybe even one of the highest rated players on the Schalke team, a rival, for free. That's one way to stick it to your goddamn rivals as well. And yeah, he's going to be joining us, so it's going to be interesting to see how he goes against us. You better not be scoring goals, mate. I know you're currently on the other team for now, but I mean, just don't do it. Just hand it off if you absolutely have to. I cannot have you scoring against the team you're about to join. But anyway, we're starting off immediately. Robinson. I have no idea why I went for that shot. It was just way too, yeah. Squeezed. And again, no, oh my god, no, I wanted to get it to Emre Moore. In off of the post. There we go. I went to pass it to Emre Moore. It didn't originally, or at start selected. Eventually did, and we got the shot off just, and it's hit the post. 10 minutes in, it's been all Dortmund, and we've got our reward. There we go. Look at him just getting away. Somehow gets the shot off without getting blocked, and it's in. Okay, then, we were on top of them that whole bloody first 10 minutes. It was domination, and we get the goal for it. Keep going, maybe up the middle. Can Dembele, chance, gap. Oh, Aubameyang is in. He's going to get a foul there, surely. Oh, fuck off. No way. Good work to just move it out. Lovely stuff, actually. You know what, Emre Moore, go for it, son. You got some pace. We know you do. You can maybe whip it across, potentially, hopefully. Not bad, Aubameyang's just not moving, though. That's the problem. He's having a shocker. Speaking of which, tell you what. Oh, he's actually having a shocker. Aubameyang has been he's having a mare. What is that? How has he missed that? He's too tired. He's too tired. I have to take him off. He's been fucking awful. I've had about 3 or 4 shots with him. All 3 have been blocked, and the other one, that one, somehow hits the post when he had an empty net. It was a gift, and he couldn't score it. Fucking Aubameyang. He's lucky to be starting the second half. I'm definitely going to have to take him off. I'm definitely going to take off a lot of players pretty early, I reckon, in this half. There are so many tired players. Head it away. Do it. Marino. Lovely, actually. You know what? This could be a big moment. Can Dembele get going? I really hope that we work this nicely. And I think we will. No, Emre Moore. Oh, fucking hell. That was it. They are so tired right now, and can you blame them? They've played like nearly 3 games of football in like a week. And it's only going to get worse for them with another game 2 days later. Dembele avoids that one. Maybe that was not the right decision, but play. He's on. Good turn. Off to the right again. Lovely ball. This could be it. Wrap it up, son. There we go, Emre Moore. That is the brace. And see you later, Schalke. We're taking the 3 points. Go back home. We're keeping them. And away we go again. Look at the space that Kagawa has. We've got 2 substitutes now. You know what? Kagawa. Bang. Oh my fuck! How is it picked out Weigl there? That is, at that point, like, inexcusable. There's no excuse that you can possibly come up with for how it picks out that player when I'm so clearly trying to pass to the guy that's right next to me. That's a joke. I got to give credit to this game right when I think it can't find any more new ways to completely fuck up a ridiculously simple thing. It manages to do that. How the hell do you pass to Weigl there? Like, there was someone... Not only was there someone like this far away that I was clearly trying to pass to, there was even someone behind him. Like a person that was the second furthest away. But no, instead they pass it to the guy that is the furthest away, so far behind the ball. I have no idea how they managed that, but it's a 2-0 win. This game just got exposed. That is so fucking atrocious. How can you let that happen? It was a very relatively simple A pass. Just pass right off to the right. And that's hilarious. That is so bad. The next game that we've got is against PSG, the first leg. Again, the away leg, which I do prefer. And for this match against Paris Saint-Germain in the first leg, again, you can see it's quite rotated. We have got a lot of new names in here, like Christian Pulisic at right mid. Royce returns. We're not going to go with Aubameyang. He's so tired. We've got Plea in his place. Gertz is in. Matic is back in. Sebastian Rhodes going to go in for... of course, Weigl there. Paslak's back. Elvedy's going to start. Mark Bartra's back in. Marcel Schmelzer at left back. That's a bit crazy. And then Timo Horn's always in goal pretty much no matter what. So, good side once again. Again, missing a lot of pretty good key players in my starting 11. But we can hopefully still work with that team. I think it's a decent attack. Not the best attack we can put out, but still decent. Good midfield. I think we can hopefully do some wonders. Hopefully. We only just need 1 or 2 away goals. That's all. I'd be happy. That's all we got to do. Let's go. Alrighty then, bring on the first leg of the quarterfinals in this Champions League fixture. PSG, first game against them. What do we have? We've got a bit of an interesting midfield here. I'm trying to see the new faces. The front three looks quite familiar. Pizarro is interesting. The back line looks pretty familiar. There's really not too many changes to that starting 11, or at least from what I am aware of the current form or the current team right now. They definitely don't look as strong as they have in the past, though, have they? And again, we all know that they're struggling at the moment in of course, their league, in Ligue 1. So, who knows, man? For the Champions League quarterfinals, we might be, I don't want to speak too early, getting a pretty good start. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I need to concentrate. Yeah, going down this right-hand side a lot very early. Good tackle there by Mark Bartra. Where was Marcel Schmelzer, though? Not exactly doing his job there. Oh, please, look at this now. Royce away on the left again. We keep going down this left-hand side, both ourselves and, of course, PSG. Waiting for the cross eventually. Oh, it does get it off in time. Oh, that was nearly an own goal. And again, good movement. We are just going down this left-hand side so easily. He's timed that beautifully there, Marco Royce. Could be a moment here. Can Plea get it to the left? Yes! Great finish there. Absolutely wonderful in the absence of Aubameyang. It's absolutely no worries. We've picked up the first. Lovely little pause and hesitation to get the defender sliding by Marco Royce. And from a tight angle with the defender right on him, he finds the bottom corner. No Aubameyang. No problem so far. I've got a player of mine on the ground and they're going to get it called back. It's only the striker that just scored, man. Are you kidding me? And there's going to be another substitution, I think, for another injury here. I'm pretty confident it's, yeah, yellow card for Matic. I think I just took out Cavani with a slide tackle. He's probably going to have to go off now. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, this is going to be it. It's the injury to Cavani. That's where we got the yellow card for Matic from. That's our second in only the first. And now who's going to have to come on in his place? Antonio Sanabria. Is there a chance? Can number 2? No, we're not even going to get the attack. Man, that stoppage time went absolutely like that. Anyway, the highlights from that first half, obviously the goal. Fantastic work to take the lead and to get the first away goal. And then instantaneous injury to our striker as soon as he scored it right after kickoff. And then a little later on, their striker, Cavani, got injured as well. And both teams have had to make an early sub through injury. Oh, I can't win the header. That's not good. Sanabria! What an effort. That would have been something, but no. Another ball, another header, please. One. No, fuck no! Oh my God, I swear we're the ones that won that header. And look at where it was headed to. I can't believe this. I feel it. I really do feel it. Like they are trying so hard. The game is trying to get them a goal. And I really need this breathing space. I could absolutely do with the second as well. And off to the left now, Road. Lovely ball this. I need to take it with Royce down and bang. And there it is. 2. There we go. Big moment in this game. We already had it 1, or at least we're already leading. But this is going to be huge. The second away goal. Lovely work. Just had so many defenders bunched up there. All that space for Royce. He could have pulled that trigger. Oh, and he had daylight between him and the defender. It's still tight angle to work with, but he gets it to go. And that is going to do it then. They again had another attack. The dream of getting 3 away goals is, yeah, it's not going to happen, but that's fine because I'm going to take that 2-0 win. It's incredible that we kept the clean sheet when we were under some constant attack throughout that whole game. Lovely, lovely stuff. 2-0 win. Yeah, I'm just so happy after that. It's fantastic. And would you take a look at this too? Chelsea have actually won their game against Real Madrid 2-1, which is pretty interesting as well. So maybe if they can somehow pull it again in the second leg and progress even further, the chance of us drawing them gets even more likely. It could happen. Anyway, moving on though, another game in the Bundesliga to go to, and I think I'm probably just going to simulate this one, and maybe even the next Bundesliga game too, because even though we won 2-0, I don't think that's a big enough win for me to just simulate the second leg and assume that we're going to get through. And of course, we got that injury very early to our striker, our backup striker, Alassane Plea. He's out for 4 weeks. That might see him out for the rest of the season. We're going to have to wait and see. Anyway, next game's against Leverkusen. It's away. I'm not so confident that I'm going to get a win in this game as much as I would normally do when I sim a match. Only because Leverkusen doing all right, have some decent results, at least anyway. They've picked up, what, 5 of a possible 9. That's okay. And away, of course. Let's see. Skip. Yeah. I didn't feel confident. 3-0 loss. Oh, man. I had the second team out there for that one as well. Or at least a fair few second rotation players in there. A 3-0 loss I did not expect. I had a weird suspicion I might have lost it. But no, there you go. And that's probably going to shake things up again at the Bundesliga table right up the top because, you know, Bayern Munich and fucking Mönchengladbach have not been losing any of their fucking games at all. I imagine they're all on like 10-game, 11-game win streaks. I'm pretty fucking confident if they haven't ran into us in that time. Fucking hell. Whatever, more training. We've got Robinson going up by a ton here, up to halfway to 79. Elveny and Paslak still at 80. But I was always going to simulate that game regardless anyway, because I'm going to play this next match against PSG. And even the next game against Hanover, I think I'm just going to, we'll move on with that one. Because, I have to make sure I see our progression through to the semi-final. I've got to make sure. And after actually giving my main squad a rest in the last game, or at least anyway, against Leverkusen, the one that we, of course, went on to lose 3-0. At least now you can see almost every single one of my players, my starting 11 players, is pretty well rested. Maybe aside from Aubameyang, who's about 3/4, maybe a little more than that, hopefully worth of stamina, which is still pretty good. He's the most tired player we have out there when we've got our strongest side. And we've had so many games that we've played in such a short amount of time. I'm very happy with that at least. It's annoying that we lost 3-0, but at least I've got my best team out there to try to make sure that we get through to that semi. And I wonder how much PSG have changed up their lineup. I don't think they have an awful lot, to be fair, because obviously there was only the one change that they would have had to made, and that's, of course, Cavani, unless he's miraculously recovered, which I don't think he has because I can't see him in there. I think Sanabria starts again. We've already got the 2-0 lead on aggregate, and they're both away goals. Really, we could just put the emphasis on defense today, and we'll be fine. But, I still want to put on a good show. I still want to win the game. Let's go. Just evades the slide tackle, lovely. And, he's kept on his way here. Great work. This is a great run. Matic, I'm waiting. Keep it down. Keep it low. Oh, no. Matic, can he still head it down? And then another header. And it hits the post. And stuck home on the rebound. Oh, that was a mad couple of seconds right there. Matic, I tried to squeeze it in for Aubameyang, the slide tackle, and then the header, hitting the post, and thankfully gets a toe poke to it. Aubameyang scores 3-0 now on aggregate, and it's looking even more likely. It wasn't a perfect move to get the goal exactly. It got a bit mad, but it's a perfect start to the game. Oh, Guerrero's in. He's in. And Aubameyang, I'm going to have to try to square it up now. Go on, Guerrero, still going 40. It could be a big start in this game. Could be huge. It's a save. It's Dembele who's poked it home. Again, quick succession. 2 goals now. 4-0 on aggregate. And this is a massive start. PSG should be dejected. They are not getting through. 2 goals in 6 minutes, man. Both barrels we've hit them with. And, you know what? This is surely it. This has got to be. It's going to take an absolute miracle for me to fuck this up. Or a bottle of absolute magnificent proportions. Oh, he's up and running now, I think. Hopefully, yes. Come on, good work. He might have to get substituted anyway, though, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. Back heel, lovely. And up the middle, look at this. Look at this. Goethe, bang. Oh, my fucking God. He did not get all of that. Poor contact. We got one last chance. There's a free kick again. You know, I'd even take this quick if possible, hopefully. Although we don't have a lot of options open. Still Royce gets tackled immediately. Oh, I did not want you to take the touch and then turn and face the guy that was right there. Whatever, 2-0. It's a good lead so far. It's a good game so far for us. 4-0 on aggregate. No way that we are getting... I'm sorry, but there's just no way. We're not conceding 4 goals in one half. I'm sorry. Who does that? What do you think this team is? What, 2011's Arsenal? No, hell no. Go on, pass like, go, son. Get on that run. Go, get on your bike. And yet, that defender's come to cover Royce. Can Aubameyang... Oh, squeeze through, a little something on there. Yeah, we go. Dembele's picked one up. Incredible story. He was bloody injured in the first half, but he's rallied. I was thinking about taking him off, but he's looking good, moving good, and picks up number 3. Look at that run, that lateral run, squeeze it between the 2 defenders, just getting something on it before the keeper comes out to get it. I think the keeper was a bit slow to get off his line there, but a good finish in the corner. Gertz has got it. He's about to get subbed, you know. Keep going forward. Dembele, this could be a hat-trick for you, you know. If you put the moves on, maybe. Little stop and turn, it's good. The finesse. Oh, just wide. That would have been some way to bring up the hat-trick. Matic on the right-hand side now. And here we go. Dembele. I need to set you up here, Zapata. Get it to him. Nice. Come on, shoot. Bang. Fires it in. Off of the cross. Oh, no, off the crossbar. God damn it. Off of the woodwork. You know what it is. The substitute striker who was really not doing that well when he came on for Aubameyang gets the chance and fires it in. It's not going to be a hat-trick for Dembele, or there's still chance for it, but it's another hat-trick. Does it kind of count as a hat-trick if you get 2 goals and an assist, though? I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, no, I know it doesn't. Whatever. Okay, fine. That's okay. Dembele, you know what? I'm so keen to try to get you a hat-trick. We've already won it, but I don't think he's going to get in a good enough area to score from. That's the problem. So I've just got to work with what I have if I want to try to pick up number 7 on aggregate. Get it back to Dembele. Maybe we can get him another assist. No, that's going to get blocked. Of course it is. Oh, boy. Whatever. That's fine. It is going to be a 6-0 aggregate win. Huge, huge win right there. Massive stuff. We are actually doing so well in the bloody Champions League knockouts. We've scored, let me do the math, 15 goals in 4 games and only conceded 1. That is ridiculous. PSG just were not in that game at all. And have a look at this. The Champions League full time. Real Madrid have won their home leg 1-0 and they lost their away leg 2-1, but they got the away goal. Chelsea are knocked out in the quarterfinals when they were leading, and oh no, that's no good. Chelsea, we cannot play them in the semis. That would have been cool, but it's not going to happen. The other teams that have made it through apart from Real Madrid are going to be, of course, Barcelona and, of course, Manchester United, who actually had to play against Arsenal to get through to the next round. So we're not going to play against my old team, Chelsea, then. That's, you know what? Oh, they're clearly struggling, aren't they? This is just, it's not happening for them, is it? To think we were the best ever Premier League team. We had the best ever Premier League season. We were the second ever Invincibles with that Chelsea side. And now they're falling to like outside of the Champions League in their Premier League, in the Premier League table, and they're getting knocked out early. It's just, oh, well, early is in quarterfinals, but you know what I mean. I'm going to skip ahead now and stop talking. And again, there's an injury. Thankfully, it doesn't go to one of my players, but a 1-1 draw. We're giving up a lot of points in these sim games in the Bundesliga. which is annoying because the Champions League is definitely a distraction when it comes to seeing out the Bundesliga title. But then again, you still want to win the fucking Champions League. But I reckon we're done in this episode. I'm going to advance to the next game that we have. I'm not sure who it's against. Hertha Berlin. There we go. We've also got a playback from injury. The first game in the next episode is going to be Hertha Berlin. And who did we get? Oh, I was about to say, who were we going to draw in the Champions League semi-finals? It's Barcelona. That, of course, means if we want to get through to the Champions League final to face either Manchester United or Real Madrid, we've got to do it against Barca. Oh boy, here we go. But it is the end of the episode. It's time for you to guess the current or former Dortmund player. And here is the guy that you have to try to guess. If you know who he is off his career timeline, leave him in the comments down below. And if you get him correct, you could be featured in the next episode. And there's only a few more left to go. And until that episode, guys, my name is MasterBucks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And have a good one.